Welcome back to the Ambition Over Fear portal. I'm Atlas Opia, and I help people expand their interdimensional knowledge. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how to create a better relationship with fear. And by doing this one thing, you could shift that frequency into an energy that pushes you forward and opens doors that lead you to where you're wanting to go in life. If you're back on this video or you enjoy content about expanding your ability to manage and improve the different parts of your system, then subscribe, comment down below any thoughts you have while the video is going, and like it if you enjoy it. So to get right into it, fear itself is the mind in a fight or flight state. Because initially the mind is a mechanic of this third dimensional matrix. But as we move into our higher self and we feel this freedom and powerful energy, we can look at the programmed mind and have a disempowering view on it. When in reality, the mind is neutral. It is a tool that our soul is acclimating into in order for us to be in a body and connect to the third dimensional matrix around us. Because the matrix itself has its own set of unique rules, and the mind is supposed to acclimate our formless soul into a form that can interact with the holographic experience around us. But as we move beyond the program mind and into the place where we're taking a step forward and deciding we're going to view life as a place where we get to witness our soul in action through the manifestations we bring forth, fear can come at the worst times, seemingly. It can feel as if when we're right on that breaking point of letting go of the old and moving into the new, fears come in. And first I want to explain why this happens. The mind is a mechanic that allows your soul to be a part of this matrix. But when you initially reincarnated on this planet, you passed through the matrix and really acclimated to the program of the mind that was prevalent during the time you were born. So not only are you being influenced from the people around you, the discussions that are taking place as you're growing up, the themes of energy that are happening around you, but the collective is what you're also plugging into when you come in. And so the mind has a way of being that really is operating from the primitive times as a human, where we are fighting for our physical survival as primitive humans, and anything that can get in the way of us moving forward and providing for our physical needs is looked at as a threat subconsciously. And that is why at times when we feel deep emotions that take us off our course, what's preventing us from actually just allowing the emotion to be there so we can observe a unique form of consciousness that our soul wants to experience. The mind goes off in this fight or flight state where it goes, okay, what does this mean? How do we move around it? How do we take care of the emotion and the nervousness in our system so we can proceed forward and continue with our physical expansion? Physical expansion, if you're looking at primitive human times, is the idea of making sure one is safe, one is fed, and one is reproducing, to continually allow this race of beings to grow. But right now, we're not really in that state as much. And even though some of us may be in that survival state where our physical, vitality is at stake, it's really important to explore the other parts of your system, because those parts could be leading to the health of your physical nature, or you being in a position where you're being physically threatened in your environment. And so fear itself is the mind wanting to do something to help, but the mind is used to what it has already gone through. It is a program, right? And the way the program is built is off of the experiences you've had in your past and the emotions that have arisen when you have been in that experience. So you have a particular emotional relationship with an area of life. And the mind just wants to survive. So wanting to save you time, because it feels as if your motive for being here is based off of physical survival and reproduction, because that's what it was when humans were first created by interdimensional beings, some of which you have been. So now the motive for living and being here is to see our soul in action, to witness our interdimensional powers in a third dimensional matrix, to truly be the creator and the created. And so now we're moving into emotional expansion, which is truly allowing your emotions to be heard and felt and not dismissed. Mental expansion, which is reacclimating your mind to the information you bring in through your higher self. And spiritual expansion, which is allowing your body to hold more awareness in a higher frequency energy. So that's really important to realize, that you are really in the process of giving a new purpose to this human experience. And when you're doing that, when you've decided you want to manifest certain things so you can live life a certain way, the fear will come in and act as this alarm system, because your mind doesn't know what to do. So what you do is you tell your mind, when you're in a fearful situation, and this could be fear of heights, fear of change, fear of growth, fear of rejection, fear of letting go. When you're embarking upon this new frontier of consciousness, you tell yourself, I'm curious how this situation will surprise me and turn out much better than I thought. I wonder how this unknown can truly give me a new burst of energy in life. When you use curiosity, the mind now has something to do, and it's not what it has been doing, which is protecting and trying to survive. And by survival, I'm discussing the contents in your program mind just wanting to continually live. Now you're shifting the mind and giving it something to do that really allows it to feel accomplished, because that is what your mind wants. Everything in this universe wants to just do its job, right? And it wants to do it well. Your mind has been trained to protect you from the parts of your system that are going to get in the way of your physical survival. Now your mind can be a tool that you use to better understand the parts that are going on inside of you. It's less about ignoring your emotions and the fear and the intensity and going towards the masculine, which is what do you have to do next, and more about okay, the fear is just my mind being outside of its comfort zone. And my mind is comprised of what it has gone through. My mind is made from the past, and it projects what it thinks it's going to happen in the future based on the past. So now I'm going to allow my mind to be seduced by my higher self. So when you're moving into those changes or those levels of growth and fear comes up, just say this statement: I am curious on how blank, which is what you're dealing with, is going to give me new levels of power in this body, excitement of the world, and relief. I'm going to watch how this experience acts as a doorway for where I want to go. Use curiosity. Thank you guys for being here. I hope this video helped on some level, and I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're interested in expanding your abilities as a soul in a human body, subscribe to my channel, because I break down concepts with more articulation so your mind can merge with your higher self. And if you're wanting more guidance, consider my galactic quantum coaching, because there I'll be able to work with you one-on-one and really provide you with the care and the attention and the guidance you need in a way where I'm focusing on your journey, where you're at, where you need to go, and what interdimensional skills you don't know about yet, but you need to know about to embody a more potent timeline where your interdimensional soul is expressing its magic in this reincarnation. And this includes being able to fulfill your starseed mission and help the galactic realms. The interdimensional skills allow your mind to connect to the quantum field. So it allows you to do your galactic mission in this human body. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay in peace and power, and remember, you are doing better than you think you are. All right, bye.